What's up, Reefer? It's 420 and 101 in Delhi, California. We're getting baked in California, and not just on our great cannabis. Super hot.
I bet it's hot everywhere.
69 was the high today. Tomorrow's high whenever I get up. What's up, guys? Wow, 7 people watching already. Hey! We are on the road, revolutionaries. Another sojourn to Northern California to collect documentary footage for our documentary.
Our project.
With
how cannabis helps dementia.
That's right. With no end in sight. Hello, Debbie D. Oh, you know this section of the road, eh? Yes, we don't usually take the 99. We usually take the 5 straight down, don't we?
Depends.
But
either way, we've gone through Fresno like this.
That's right. We did have. We were in Santa Rosa on Thursday for the interview, and stayed in a cute little boutique hotel in Petaluma because we were possibly going to have a second interview, which did not work out.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness, because yeah, we were completely exhausted, baked.
We were thrashed.
Yeah. And so then Chella's sister arrived Friday into Saturday evening, morning.
Yeah, but she's home. She's here. She's installed.
All is good. All is good in the world.
We
had a great family get together and reunion of sorts.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, and at cousin Bob's place.
We thought about just not doing a newsletter and not doing a show, but I was looking at some stories last night, and there's just too many really good stories. So we're going to do a proper show tomorrow.
Yes, we are going to do a proper show tomorrow, a special Labor Day weekend show on Monday at 4:20. We'll do a full show. The newsletter will go out tomorrow morning, and we'll do a full show tomorrow. But we're on the road today, headed back.
As you can see,
we did pick up some supplies coming out of Sacramento, and we were thinking of stopping, but it is balls hot out there.
It's hot.
It is literally, it's 102.
No.
And all throughout, we're in Central California, of course, cruising through Delhi, cruising through Merced, and that's our new guy, our new skeleton yogi. That's kind of cool. Saw him, had to pick him up. So we're just gonna, and we want to get back to our doggies. We had played with some awesome doggies at this last place we were at.
God, they were so cute.
So we want to get,
little dogs.
we want to get back to Jackpot and Oscar and hey, Ugly Adams, MD and Niles. Who else is in the house? We got Small Tubes. Yo. We yes, Chella, drive safe, Chella. Can't wait for tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Yeah, what are you guys doing today? Are you guys having, what are you doing this Labor Day weekend? Be safe, everybody. Drive safe. Do not smoke and drive. You may burn your seat cover.
Don't do that.
It's not good. It's not good to burn your seat cover or drop your J. So don't smoke and drive. As you see, we are not smoking and driving. We're good cannabis consumers. Good conscientious cannabis consumers. Enough said. But lots of news this week, guys. Still lots of news. 45 came out, apparently still in support of states they're allowing cannabis to be, allowing the states to make it legal. So they're allowing us, continuing to let states. He's a states person, so apparently he's hasn't forgotten that.
One of my favorite stories this week is the illegal cannabis grow in the middle of Oakland.
That's right. That's Brando just tweeted today.
I love that story.
That story about the illegal grow in Oakland is pretty cool. So we're going to talk about that one tomorrow.
I might even be able to get somebody who can talk about it who's boots on the ground in the area.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
I'll see if Amy's available and if she knows about it.
So let's see, what else happened this week that I can remember off the top of my head.
Some really, really good stuff, and that's why we're going to put it out, because I found so many good stories on top of the ones that Dave is getting that we just have to do it. So we're gonna do it tomorrow. We hope you'll be there if you can.
Hey, Holy Cannabis Oil, what's going on? Welcome everybody. Yeah, thanks for jumping in today, guys. Yeah, 102. That's all. Yes, no, it's getting cooler now. It's 100 degrees. Our skeleton yogi here is.
I think it's just moving faster.
Bacon. Yes, we're moving faster. The air is flowing as we come through Merced. I guess we're in Merced. There was an earthquake, big earthquake off of Oregon, so we're like on a watch down here in Southern California for a 5 or so.
Whatever.
But anyway, guys, we're cruising down the road. We're gonna get home this evening, put that newsletter together, send it out tomorrow morning, and we will have a regular full show tomorrow for the holiday at 4:20. So have fun today, whatever you're doing. Get high, have a good time, and tomorrow join us at 4:20 for the show, and we'll talk about the news, play some videos, hang out in the afterburn, and have a good time as we always do, usually on Sunday. So join us tomorrow. I'm gonna sign off for now, just because we're driving and
There's
we shouldn't
a very
be
fast car behind me.
shouldn't be distracted driving. So we're gonna just sign off.
There he goes.
We really want to keep cruising because I want to get back to our doggies. We've been on the road and it's been a really dynamic weekend. Great footage for the documentary from Primrose. We're gonna start putting those together, start putting clips out. It's just the information is too important. Oh, special, I wanted to thank that Cannabis Show for having us on their Friday sesh. We were
that was great.
we were on the road when they started their live stream Friday, and they're using a new technology, which I think we're gonna start using for our panels and our guests. StreamYards, I think it is. I think Bingus uses that too. But we're gonna look into that, and they had us on with Tara Lee and a whole bunch of other folks on Friday.
Lots of Tara Lee they had us on, I think.
Yeah. So that was fun to check in. We were in the parking lot of our Courtyard Marriott, toking up.
Because it's a smoke-free property.
That's right, but you can go to your car and smoke as long as it's not operating.
Screw you, buddy.
Can't live in your car, but you can smoke in it if you've got a card.
If you have a medical card.
Yeah, if you have a medical
Yeah.
card, it's legal, yeah.
But otherwise, no.
Yeah, in legal California.
But it was a smoke-free property, so we wouldn't technically be allowed to smoke there.
Right.
Because you're not allowed to smoke there.
But
on the street, in your car, you're allowed to smoke.
Liberté.
If you have a medical card in super legal California.
In super legal California. We're cruising through probably most of the land we are cruising over today is a cannabis dry zone.
Yeah.
Most of the counties we are going through, from Sacramento down to Los Angeles, are all dry counties. There are very few places along this route where you can go into a town and go to a dispensary. Coalinga is one of them.
But it's many miles off the freeway.
Many miles off the freeway, so there's not a lot of, it's really 80% of California does not allow commercial cannabis or delivery, which is trying to change. Oh, good news, one big thing that happened this week, guys, we're going to talk about tomorrow. Last Friday, SB 34 passed out of committee in the second house, and now it's going to the full floor to vote on. Of course, that's the bringing compassion back to cannabis in California, so that Weed for Warriors and other organizations can donate cannabis to veterans and folks suffering from life-threatening diseases that need cannabis but can't afford it for whatever reason or get it, and they won't have to pay the taxes. We're confident it's going to pass the main house with everybody, the main vote, and that Newsom will sign it. Of course, Jerry Brown vetoed it last time, and this time we're expecting Gavin Newsom to sign it. So that was very cool this week.
Call the governor.
Call the governor.
Tell him
that's right. It still has to be voted on the floor, which should pass, and then the governor has to sign it. So yeah, if you want to make sure that goes through, bring compassion back to cannabis, get rid of some of these crazy taxes for the folks that are doing the real work and getting medicine. Don't forget, Thailand is making its conceived cannabis into medicine. How crazy is that? California should be doing the same. If you're going to round up this stuff, test it, give it to the vets, give it to these organizations so they can get it to people that need it. That's the logical thing to do. And for criminy sakes, lower the taxes.
Yeah.
He said Roundup. Did I say Roundup? Yuck, yuck. Yuck is right. Roundup bad. Oh, speaking of, I hope my babies are okay.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
We've been gone for 3 days now, and my girls were in their tents with the window open, so could keep cool a little bit during the day. But it's been hot, bugger hot, and they were on an automatic watering system, and so I'm hoping, crossing my fingers,
I'm worried about the front ones.
Haven't baked our plants, and the front ones, they had a watering thing on them too, so we'll see.
See what happens.
Can't leave the dogs alone. You can't leave the plants alone anymore. I don't know. This is crazy. We can't travel anymore.
Maybe we gotta put them in a little closet in our motorhome.
Well, we could take our, we could also move that little tent inside if we went on the road.
Oh.
I thought about that later. It's like, it's such a small tent. We could have just taken it inside and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
And better off while we were gone.
Next time,
if they survived.
Either way,
I am confident they are thriving. They were well watered. The new ones, the new clones we got were well watered, and so I'm confident they're thriving. They're hardy plants, good soil. It was moist when we left, and I think we're going to be fine. But we'll let you know tomorrow. We'll let you with plant cam update, guys, tomorrow as well. Also in the afterburn. So lots of good news today. This week, Trump is now his own press secretary, so he does his gaggle back and forth like a caged animal in front of the press, answering the questions. And we got a cannabis question answered about states, being allowed to do that now. A lot of states are doing it, and we're allowing that to happen, he said.
Yeah, that's quote.
I got that right? But they're looking at that. It's happening in a lot of states. A lot of states are doing it, and we're looking at that.
We're allowing it to happen.
And then, but whenever he says we're looking at it, that means he knows absolutely nothing about it. That's code. But he's a states person. So who knows? Garner, getting into a little politics. Eric Garner, no, Cory Gardner. Is now under he's going to be challenged by Hickenlooper. So, Cory's going to have to get onto the States Act, pushing that to bring out the vote for him in Colorado. And Hickenlooper, he's going to try to pretend he was for it in Colorado, even though he wasn't, like he did during the thing.
But in Colorado, they know that he wasn't.
That's right. So
He's
it's going to be
lose spectacularly.
interesting that we're sort of leaning. We're one-issue voters. It's quite true. Yeah, so lots of news this week. That's why we're doing a full show tomorrow. We are going to put out a newsletter in the morning and go at 4:20 tomorrow. Who else we got? We got HCO. I got Sal Cannabis Sativa. What's going on? Techno Biscuit in the house. Everybody jumping in. Thanks for jumping in, guys. We are on the road. Shell is driving. I'm manipulating here.
Hopefully you guys can join us tomorrow.
Join us for the show tomorrow. We'll try to. I think next week we're just a regular show. We're not going anywhere. We got no plans for next week.
Regular show. I was hoping maybe Dr. Barry could join us.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe we can get Dr. Barry on next week.
Send a note.
So we'll reach out if you're in the chat now, Dr. Barry.
Hey, Dr. Biscuit.
Yes.
And if Dr. Barry's there, I hope, and anybody else in Florida, I hope you guys are all right. Batting down.
That's right.
Make sure you have all your green.
Yes.
Water.
Make sure you got water and weed for however long you need.
Yeah.
In Florida, your meds. Tomorrow, 4:20 tomorrow. We'll do the show regular time, in 4:20 Pacific, and maybe who knows? Maybe hopefully everybody's safe in Florida. Dr. Barry, Dr. Biscuit, and we're gonna have we're gonna try this new technology so we can have more panels and stuff too, more people on at the same time. On the show, because right now it's a little challenging to bring guests on in our system, but with this new stuff that Cannabis Show is using Friday, we're going to check it out, and it might be easier. We can bring on multiple people, and it's really simple technology. That way we can have all the doctors, all the big doctors, very ears, eyes, nose, and throat doctors. We can do panels and stuff. And of course, Dr. Biscuit, Dr. Barry coming out, Dr. Mike and Dr. Barry coming out to CanMed this year, and we will be with him 7:20 Eastern time. Yes.
The same week as CanMed on the 23rd and 24th is the Cannabis World Congress.
Oh. Also in LA.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. CanMed Med is Monday, Tuesday. The Cannabis World Congress is the rest of that week. You may want to check that out. There's some interesting panels. Oh, hey now.
Hey now.
Come on over. Sure. That makes perfect sense.
Nice reaction time there, Joe.
Thanks, babe.
That guy, the skeleton yogi's freaked out. His hair's all standing on. That guy came over, and then he went back.
Well,
This
you have
guy.
to get around the U-Haul.
He had to get around the U-Haul, that guy.
Now he's
Carrying that car on his back. That was fun. Cool, all right. So no more distracted driving.
I'm not distracted. He's distracted.
He's distracted. I'm not distracted.
I'm good.
He's distracted.
I'm good.
Hey, I had an Impossible Whopper yesterday. Wow, that was pretty good. That was pretty tasty.
Dave is finding it charming to try all the vegan burgers at all the meaty chains.
I used to work at Burger King. I used to be a Burger King manager when I was a teenager. So it's like, I know what a Whopper tastes like. Let's see what the Impossible Whopper tastes like, and it's pretty close.
You're one of the people that they say is a teenager that works at McDonald's. I mean, at Burger King.
At Burger King, right? That's going to be my retirement career, right? In some vegan fast food restaurant.
No.
Or, no, it's going to be growing cannabis on some
Right.
boarding care somewhere in Sacramento. Phone is getting warm. All right.
It's time.
Everything's getting warm. It's back up to 102, guys. Temperature's back up to 102 in the desert. Modesto, Central California. We've got Skeleton Yogi leading our way as we cruise through on this Labor Day weekend. Reefer Revolution on the road. We're gonna sign off, guys. I gotta pull over and pee. maybe we'll actually spark up a doob and check in again. Who knows? Along the route. But we will definitely do a show tomorrow, 4:20 Pacific. And we'll see what a Monday show does. Well, maybe we'll get some more viewers. Who knows? So
It's
tell
a
your
holiday
friends.
Monday.
And it's a holiday Monday. People will be out.
Labor
By that
Day.
time, all the festivities will be over.
Everybody be drunk.
Be drunk. It'll be a great time in the chat. And we can talk all about our Labor Day weekend and all the news in cannabis around the country and the world as we free the plant and free the people. We'll check in on our plants, make sure they're all good, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Be safe.